Fighter is a melee-focused class with a high-risk, high-reward playstyle. In today's video, we are going to discuss a powerful build for playing a fighter bouncer while wielding double saber. Let's jump right into it. For starters, let's talk about your class tree. At the time of this recording, we have a maximum of 47 skill points to spend. Here's how we spend them. For starters, grab Overload, which increases the damage you take and the damage you deal for a set time. Upgrade this by grabbing Overload Endurance, which allows you to survive a fatal blow with 1 HP remaining while in Overload. This ends Overload early. Overload PP Recovery, which increases overall PP recovery while in Overload. Maxing out Overload Short Cycle, which increases the damage you take during Overload, while also reducing both its duration and cooldown. And maxing out Overload After PP Preservation, which decreases PP consumption for a short time after Overload ends, as long as it didn't end due to Overload Endurance. Max out Defeat Advantage, which increases damage output against downed enemies. Max out Defeat PP Recovery, which increases PP recovery when attacking downed enemies. Fighter Skip Arts, which will skip the first half of a Photon Arts animation when not holding a directional button when you activate it. Same Arts Skip Attack, which allows you to start a normal attack combo from the third hit if you chain 2 of the same Photon Art first. Another Arts Skip Attack, which allows you to start a normal attack combo from the 4th hit if you chain 2 different Photon Arts first. Saber Attack Extra, which makes your double saber normal combo 4 hits. Saber Parry Counter, which allows you to use a counterattack when you follow a successful block with a normal attack. Deadly Archer, which allows you to throw your double saber at your enemy by holding down the weapon action, while at least a Stage 2 Whirlwind is in effect. Saber Parry Another Counter, which allows you to use a different counterattack if you hit the weapon action after a successful block. Spiral Drive, which allows you to spawn a Cyclone when you hold the normal attack button when you have a Stage 2 Whirlwind. Saber Glaze PP Gain, which recovers PP when enemies are hit by your Whirlwind while it is at Stage 2. And finally, Saber Wind Extra, which allows you to reach a Stage 3 Whirlwind. Using Deadly Archer will consume all Whirlwind stages, while Spiral Drive will drop you back down to a Stage 2. You will have 1 point left over, which must be spent to increase your battle power, but it doesn't matter where you spend it, so put it wherever you wish. Your subclass is Bouncer. The skills we want from this tree are max out Defeat Amplifier, which makes it easier to cause enemy downs, and max out Partial Destroy Advantage, which grants a damage bonus against enemies who have parts broken off. You will have 27 Bouncer skill points left over, which must be spent to increase your battle power, but it doesn't matter where you spend them, so put them wherever you wish. When fighting groups of enemies, we have the Photon Art Unchained Circle, which throws the double saber in a circle around us, following up with a wide slash. Using this Photon Art in a crowd is the goal, making sure to hold a direction when you do so that you don't skip the AoE part of the art. Using this also helps generate a Whirlwind. A 3rd stage Whirlwind is quite large and will also damage enemies around you. Against bosses, we have the Photon Art Julian Dance, which unleashes a flurry of blows against your enemy. This helps build up a Whirlwind, which we will consume at Stage 2 in order to use Deadly Archer on our target. Our main mechanic is Overload, which is a high-risk ability that allows you to deal more damage. In order to maximize damage with it and minimize risk, save this ability for when a boss enemy is downed, or broken, such as against raid bosses. It should end shortly before or after the boss gets back up, and is a great time to hit enemies with Deadly Archer and or your Photon Blast. At the time of this recording, the gear you should be shooting for are a Ku Klofus saber and 3 Ephitus Armor Arga units. The Ku Klofus weapons can only be found in the Stia Exchange Shop at the Item Trader in Stia Camp. The Ephitus Armor Arga units can be found from Rank 4 Alio Combat Scepters, dropped by Dark Falls Round 2, as a clear reward from Ordinal Tower, and from Stia Red Boxes. The augments you want for all of this gear are Might 4, which drops from Field Races, Mining Rig Alio 3, and from Stia Exploration Sectors. Mastery 4, which can be exchanged for in the Augment Capsule Exchange Shop, and found on Stia Redbox units. Frostal Soul 4, which drops from level 60 plus Frostal Swords. Gigas Might 4, which drops from level 69 plus Gigantics. And Alt Secreta 4, which drops from level 65 plus Alters enemies at night, and can also be found in the Stia Exchange Shop. That's all for this build. If this video helped you, please like the video, and subscribe to me for more PSO2 content. This is Shadgon, signing off.